Next up, we learn how to divide fractions. The steps for dividing fractions very similar to the steps for multiplying fractions, except there's a new first step. Here's the new first step. If I want to take 3/4 and divide by 5/8, I rewrite it by copying the first fraction, changing it to multiplication, and taking the reciprocal of the second fraction. Reciprocal meaning flip it over. Copy the first fraction, change it to multiplication, reciprocal of the second fraction. Now it's just a multiplication problem, and we know how to multiply. I'm going to multiply tops and bottoms, but I also have to reduce. Let's reduce first. What are some nice numbers to reduce? Look at the 4 and the 8. Those are both divisible by 4. 8 divided by 4, 4 divided by 4. Good. Now we'll multiply tops and bottoms. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. Now my final answer is an improper fraction. That's okay. We'll leave it as improper. Here comes number 2. It's a division problem, so I'll rewrite it. Copy the first fraction, change division to multiplication, take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Instead of 18 over 5, we write 5 over 18. Great. Now reduce. Any top with any bottom. Well, I see 5 and 10, that's easy. Divide by 5, divide by 5. I can reduce 9 and 18. Those are both divisible by 9. Divide by 9, divide by 9. Now multiply tops and bottoms. The top, 1 times 1, is 1 in the numerator. The bottom, 2 times 2, that's 4 in the denominator. And I'm multiplying with 1 negative. When you multiply with 1 negative, your answer is negative. I like negative 1/4 for number 2. Three and 4 have variables. Let's be careful. Copy the first fraction, negative 10/11. Change division to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now that second fraction is also negative, and the reciprocal would be 3x over 8. Copy the first fraction, change division to multiplication, reciprocal of the second fraction. Now reduce. I'm looking at the 10 and the 8. Those are both even numbers, so they're divisible by 2. 8 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2. Now let's multiply tops and bottoms. In the top, 5 times 3 times x. That's 15x. In the bottom, 11 times 4. That's 44. And I'm multiplying with 2 negatives. When I multiply with 2 negatives, my final answer is positive. Let's try one more. When I rewrite number 4, let's rewrite it this way. 12 in the top, m to the 5th. That's m times itself 5 times. Now change division to multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction, which means the 6 in the top, put it in the bottom. The m squared in the bottom, put it in the top. Now m squared means m times m. I copied the first fraction, changed division to multiplication, reciprocal of the second fraction. Now let's reduce. 6 and 12, well, those are both divisible by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. And then there's 2 m's in the top that perfectly cancel 2 m's in the bottom. These all become 1's. Now multiply the tops. That's 2 times 1 times 1 is 2. In the bottom, m times m times 1 times 1 times 1. That's 3 m's being multiplied together, which is m to the third. There's the way your answer should look for number 4. All right, time for some homework. Show all your work. Do a great job. I'll see you later on today.